Underneath the toolbar, the quantitative calibration generation screen is divided into 6 panels. These are the sample details panel, which allows the user to load spectra acquired from each calibration sample and add these to the calibration data. The calibration configuration panel, which includes the specification of the calibration type to be used, which is essentially the metric on which the calibration is to be based. This can be simply the intensity of a specific analyte peak or the analyte peak area, or a normalized value calculated by ratioing the analyte peak metric to that of a peak corresponding to a matrix element in the sample. The calibration preview panel shows a preview of the calculated calibration, which is updated as the data for each calibration sample is added. The current spectrum panel is just a display of the spectrum currently selected in the sample details panel. The analyte peak panel is a display of the region of the current spectrum corresponding to the specified analyte peak wavelength. The matrix peak panel is a display of the region of the current spectrum corresponding to the specified matrix peak wavelength. Note that the matrix peak panel is only displayed if the selected calibration type is one for which the analyte peak metric is ratioed to that of a matrix peak. The data displayed in these panels and their use will become clearer by generating an example calibration.